Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your Virgo reading. Alright. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you are interested in personal readings, life coaching, or seeing where I'm up to or where I'm at, everything is either in the box below or at my website at the Aussie Goddess, on my Facebook page, Aussie Goddess. On my Facebook page, it's pinned to the top of the page, so if you like my page, you can also join us for free monthly card pulls. Keep in mind that that's really interesting because the same card flipped out on me as it did in the Leo reading, the Five of Pentacles. Remember that this reading is general. It may not resonate with you. It may not be your story. In which case, check out other aspects of your natal chart or find another reader. We're going to use the Tarot of the Golden Wheel for your reading. Five of Swords. Wow, they were the same three cards that came out for the Leo reading, and I've had them in this reading as well. But I do have the Nine of Cups flipping, so there is some sort of wish coming in here. So you may feel a bit at the moment with all those fives. You may be feeling a little flat, a little disappointed. Maybe also finding yourself in some conflict around making decisions to pull away or move away from things that no longer serve you. And that's okay. It's part of your soul's growth and it's going to lead to wish fulfillment. So maybe this period of time has been very essential for you to get through some anxieties of your past, I want to say, but by leading you down a new path, because you're moving towards the Nine of Cups energy, which is beautiful. All right, let's have a look what's going on for you, Virgo. Oh, and the Chariot's back again. Holy dooly. This Chariot's been coming out and everything. It has been for a while. It has been for a while. The Chariot is a card that talks about forward movement after getting things in order. So maybe you've been, I don't want to say struggling, but maybe you have been, it's not competing either. It's like you've been trying to get your house in order, but perhaps you've come across a lot of obstacles along the way because now you're moving forward. So it's time now to embrace your path and move towards that Nine of Cups energy. I feel like it's been what you've wanted all along, but maybe you had some learning to do on the journey. So maybe there has been things happening for you on your path that have made you feel a little bit stuck, but they were there to teach you. Let's have a look. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune behind that. The major arcanas are phenomenal today with the readings. The Wheel of Fortune talks about things moving in a different direction. This is about, and it's interesting, the Golden Wheel. I'm looking at this thinking this is about, it can be seen as the Wheel of Karma, the Wheel of Fortune. This is about the universe now moving you forward on a path. You have a destiny here to move towards. You have something that you have been prepared for and you're now about to be shuffled forward. Perhaps after a period of experiencing, because the Nine of Wands is about the wounded warrior. So maybe you've experienced some difficult times. You may have cycled. You may have been through a period of time where things have not come to you so easily, but you're about to be moved in a different direction here. And here's this King of Wands again. There is some sort of energy of change coming through, some sort of offer you're receiving here. This has been very, very similar energy to a lot of the other readings. Somebody here is about to hand you a truth that's going to help you close out a cycle here. A cycle where you've been dissatisfied with things up until now, but it's going to show you a brand new start. You're about to get your passion back here. Interesting that there's a fire rooster on here, so that may have some significance to you. But something is about to bring your passion back. So maybe somehow you've lacked passion. Maybe you've lacked drive. Maybe you've lacked enthusiasm. You may have been going through some changes here, but you're about to find all that again through either a person or some sort of energy coming forward, maybe in the form of an epiphany, a wake-up call. Something here is about to show you something on your path. So we have the Three of Swords, which of course talks about disappointment. Can talk about heartache, heartbreak. It can talk about the pain that you've experienced in the past. Something is about to change here for you though. All right, because you have the Fool card coming through, which means that you're about to take a leap of faith into the unknown. The Tower's here as well. Major Arcanas again, Queen of Wands. Okay, there is about to be somebody coming into your life here that's going to rock your world in a big way. There is, with the Tower, the Tower is a card that talks about breaking down old structures to rebuild. Now, I always see this as a very positive card because it says to me that you've been doing things for a long way in your life and you've been doing them the same way and they have not been serving you. So this is about having some sort of change of how you've been doing things and leveling out what you've done before to bring everything that you haven't done before to build yourself up with a stronger foundation. Because you're taking a leap of faith here to what looks like a Leo, Sag or Aries. All right. High Priestess coming through too with the World card. Wow, there's 4 major arcanas here. And the 10 of Cups. You're about to really move towards your own happiness here, Virgo. I feel that you've been through some sort of learning phase here. And the universe has been preparing you for something really big. So you've been through some sort of energy of change. Huge change. Because you're closing down a cycle here to embrace your own happiness. I feel like for some of you, your intuition has been maybe raised to the surface. Maybe you haven't understood intuition before. Because there's very much this energy of learning from the past. And in doing that, this sort of leveling out this energy of faulty foundation, you're about to build yourself something much stronger. You're about to be much stronger yourself. All right, because we have the Victory card here. Followed by the Moon, another major arcana. Something is about to be revealed for you. Okay, so this is the energies coming through in the universe today. You've been living here in some sort of illusion. There's been some sort of bubble here that you've been living in. What that means is you have had a belief all through time. You may have been taught that by your family, parents, school, friends, but somebody's put you in some sort of illusionary state here. Which means you've believed things have to be a certain way and you've lived your life accordingly. So maybe spiritually you have awakened something within yourself that shows you now that there is a greater purpose to life. Maybe you're starting to understand what was in you and bringing it to the surface, because something here is changing that was really deep within you, and we can see it with the Moon as well. So some sort of emotions are coming to the surface here. Some sort of emotions are being raised to the surface for you to work with. So maybe you've hidden away your emotion for a long time. Maybe you have tried to keep your emotions down. Maybe you haven't sat with your emotions. There's some sort of healing that's taking place here. Something that's going to help you close out some sort of cycle. Now, I don't think it's going to be an easy time because you have the Tower here, which means sometimes this can be a bit brutal in that it knocks out what no longer serves you so that you can rebuild. There is, however, this beautiful energy of victory and the 10 of Cups, which means that you are moving into a much more abundant time. And there's a victory here. So this is recognition for who you are. And maybe this is what you're wanting. You're wanting people to see who you actually are. But maybe you've hidden yourself away from the world before. Maybe you've become very good at concealing this part of you here, because you're now showing it to the world. I feel like with the Fool, you're taking some sort of leap of faith here towards new love. With this Leo, Sag, Aries energy, this fiery energy. Whoever this person is, they're very beautiful and they're very successful at what they do. All right, let's pull you an oracle card. Oh, didn't I go through the mini story? I better do that first. Let's do the right thing. Okay, so I see you moving forward after a period of time. I feel like with the High Priestess and the Moon here that you've been through a very deep healing phase. There is something now that you are ready for, because the universe is about to move you forward, perhaps after a period of cycling something or being hurt by something or not understanding why you were perhaps going through this. But something is changing here to help you rebuild. Now, I do have the King of Wands here and I do have the Queen of Wands here. So maybe you're about to meet the person you're destined for on your path. Because that's really interesting. That's a very fiery, passionate relationship right there. So the Knight of Wands is here telling me there's going to be some sort of offer being brought in by somebody here that's going to help you close out a past cycle of disappointment, to put you in this fiery energy here, this passionate energy. It's like you're finding your passion again. Perhaps something that you've hidden away from the world for a long time. Maybe you really haven't been very comfortable in showing the world who you actually are. But something is happening here to change that. So let's get an oracle card here. Oh, that came straight out. Oh, rightio. That makes a whole lot of sense when I see that. We have the card of true love here, which is card number 4 in energy. All right, the source of real connection. So I feel like this is what's going to get you here. It's going to bring you into your truth. It's going to show you true love. And maybe you've only experienced attachment up until now, which is the 9 of Wands energy. It may be worthwhile, if you're unsure what I'm talking about, to look up attachment, because it goes back to your childhood and the roots of abandonment. But true love is very different. So I'm going to read that to you. I'll show you the card while I'm reading. All right. Oh, mirroring. You may be about to meet a twin flame here with the King and Queen of Wands. A woman surrounded by brilliant lights looks into a mirror, tenderly touching her own reflection. The lights above her and around the mirror represent the people who reflect her own high regard, many of whom are yet to be attracted into her life. On a purely practical level, this card upright may signal the coming of a new admirer in your life. This could be in the form of a romantic love, or perhaps a new boss or co-worker who respects and appreciates you. But this card also sends a profoundly important message about yourself. The world is a reflection of how you view and care for yourself. The higher your regard for yourself, the greater your ability to manifest your deepest desires. You may have found it difficult to appreciate and acknowledge yourself in the past, but this card indicates that you are ready to do so now. Open your heart to the unlimited value that you bring into the world, and know that your soul applauds you for your choice of genuine self-love. All energetic causes start with this choice. Now, I'm wondering here if this is what's happening here, Virgo. Because if you're breaking down this energy of the past here with the Tower, and you're revealing yourself with the High Priestess and the Moon, you may be coming back in a much stronger vision of who you are. Maybe you need to understand how to accept yourself fully and completely in order to move towards someone who is doing the same, for you both to recognize that energy within each other. Some sort of change is required though. Some sort of change is required because of this Tower. So this is a breaking down of the old and rebuilding. But there's a victory in the 10 of Cups with the Fool card here, which is just beautiful energy. Have a look at it. So this is about recognizing yourself, I believe, because you're bringing in the ultimate relationship here with the Ten of Cups. All right, I will leave you with that. Thank you.